Welcome to another exciting episode of Healing Horizons, Ibogaine Therapy in Mexico. I'm your host, Onyx, and today we are honored to have a special guest with us, an expert in Ibogaine therapy, who will help us explore its impact on veterans confronting trauma. Welcome to the podcast. We're eager to delve into this important topic with you today.
Thank you for having me, Onyx. It's truly a pleasure to be here and share the profound ways Ibogaine therapy is making a difference in the lives of veterans dealing with trauma.
Let's start by discussing the kind of trauma that many veterans experience. Could you provide us with an overview of how prevalent these issues are among the veteran community?
Absolutely, Onyx. Veterans often face a unique set of challenges when they return to civilian life. Many experience PTSD from combat or other service-related events, which can lead to profound emotional and psychological difficulties. Studies indicate that about 11 to 20% of veterans who served in Operations Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom have PTSD in a given year, and the numbers are similar for those who served in the Gulf War. Additionally, veterans are at a higher risk for substance abuse, as they sometimes turn to drugs or alcohol as a means to cope with their trauma.
The statistics you mentioned paint a grave picture. How does Ibogaine therapy come into play here? Can you introduce our listeners to what Ibogaine is and how it has been traditionally used?
Ibogaine is a naturally occurring psychoactive substance derived from the root bark of a plant called Tabernanthe iboga, which is native to Central Africa. Traditionally, the Bwiti tribe in Gabon has used it in their spiritual practices and healing ceremonies. In the context of modern therapy, it has emerged as a potential treatment for addiction and trauma. What makes Ibogaine particularly noteworthy is its ability to disrupt addiction cycles and facilitate profound personal insight and emotional processing during the experience.
Ibogaine seems like a powerful tool. Can you explain the science behind how it works on the brain and its effects on emotional processing?
Ibogaine works on multiple neurotransmitter systems in the brain. It primarily acts on the serotonergic and dopaminergic systems, which are involved in mood regulation and addiction. One of the most significant effects is that it temporarily resets the brain's reward pathways, reducing cravings and withdrawal symptoms. On an emotional level, many individuals report experiencing a life review during their treatment, wherein they process past traumas and gain insights into their behaviors and patterns. This can have lasting effects on their mental health and well-being, offering a form of emotional reset that is both powerful and transformative.
That's fascinating. Could you share some personal narratives from veterans who have undergone Ibogaine therapy? What kind of transformations have they experienced?
Certainly, we've had veterans who were struggling with long-term addiction and debilitating PTSD find relief through Ibogaine therapy. One veteran shared how the treatment enabled them to confront suppressed memories in a safe space, leading to a newfound understanding and release from their trauma. Another found that post-therapy, they no longer felt the compulsive urge to turn to substances as a means of coping. These stories of emotional and psychological breakthrough aren't just rare exceptions. They're quite common among those who undergo Ibogaine therapy under professional supervision.
It's incredible to hear about these experiences of healing. How does Ibogaine therapy help in breaking cycles of addiction and trauma for veterans, in your view?
Ibogaine therapy acts as a catalyst for breaking these cycles by addressing both the physiological and psychological components of addiction and trauma. By resetting neurotransmitter pathways, it minimizes withdrawal symptoms, which can be a major barrier to sobriety. Psychologically, it provides insights and emotional processing opportunities that are often necessary for healing deep-seated trauma. This dual action helps veterans not just overcome addiction, but also heal from the underlying emotional and psychological wounds that fuel it.
What are some reported emotional and psychological benefits that participants have experienced through Ibogaine therapy?
Participants often report a sense of clarity and peace following their sessions. Those who have battled depression and anxiety are surprised to find a significant reduction in symptoms post-treatment. The introspective quality of the experience allows individuals to confront issues they've long avoided, leading to emotional release and reconciliation with their past. This process can create a clean slate for building healthier cognitive and emotional patterns moving forward.
It sounds like a holistic approach is central to Ibogaine therapy. Could you discuss the integration of science and spirituality in this treatment?
Indeed, the unique aspect of Ibogaine therapy is how it blends scientific methodology with spiritual insights. From a scientific angle, it offers a measurable impact on brain chemistry. Spiritually, the experience allows for profound personal insight. Some describe it as a guide to understanding one's purpose or spiritual awakening. This dual approach can be especially comforting to veterans, who often grapple with existential questions after their service and benefit from the comprehensive healing pathway that this form of therapy offers.
For veterans considering alternative treatments like Ibogaine therapy, what resources or guidance would you recommend?
I would encourage veterans to start by educating themselves about Ibogaine and its effects. Reputable organizations and clinics, particularly those operating in regions like Mexico, where Ibogaine therapy is legal, can offer valuable insights. Speaking with professionals who specialize in addiction recovery or mental health, and seeking peer support groups for those who have undergone similar experiences can also be incredibly beneficial. Always ensure that any treatment is conducted under the supervision of qualified medical personnel to prioritize safety.
That's great advice. Lastly, what would you say to veterans who are struggling but are unsure about seeking help or treatment?
I'd remind them that they're not alone and it's okay to ask for help. Reaching out is a courageous step and is crucial for healing. There are numerous resources and supportive communities dedicated to veteran well-being, and exploring the options, like Ibogaine therapy, could be the turning point in their path to recovery. Healing is a journey, but with the right support, transformation and hope are possible.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights and expertise today. It's been enlightening learning about Ibogaine therapy and the hope it offers to veterans grappling with trauma. To all our listeners, we hope you've gained valuable perspectives from today's discussion. If you're curious about how alternative therapies like Ibogaine can pave the way for healing, this episode has provided a glimpse into the potential for transformation. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, healing is a journey. Seek the support you need along the way. Until next time, take care.